springboard them and transition over to A10 play, where over the last 4 years, VCU has been atop of this conference, one of the mainstays.
Since VCU arrived in the A10, one of the great rivalries in the Atlantic 10, and the tip-off. All the way to the rim, and Tibiasu gets the first points of the afternoon. Tibiasu, the junior guard from Montreal, on the drive, the finish, and the foul. Carpel caught throw coming.
Yeah, it's a nice, quick first step there by
Tibiasu. Lost her dribble. DeWolf drives, pops, hits the mid-range jumper.
Parham there. Asia Dingle in transition tries to scoop the layup of Parham. There.
Tough shot, rolls it in. What's interesting about VCU offensively was their change from as Parham hits a long two.
No, and we're seeing great ball movement. They had 18 assists.
Defensive board scooped out by Carpel. Dingle left all alone, will spot up and hit a three.
That's the first open look that Fordham's had. Two teams who are very smart and disciplined offensively.
Jonathan struggling, put it up, but
just that hesitation from Meg Jonathan. Had exactly what she needed down low, has all that in, but VCU has done a good job making things.
Basketball. Spinning Lewis Utsi.
Again, that's another possession, Mike, where VCU, credit to them, they're making.
Tibiasu for three. Off the front of the rim, offensive board, and put back by Lewis Utsi. Great start for VCU. Utsi were both around. It's going to be Lewis Utsi who picks up the foul. It started yesterday centered around Jada DePauw and how a player that wins it for the team is to come off the bench. She's just here to win a ring.
Yeah, she's embraced being the sixth player.
Multiple steals a game, every game but one this season. Leader, whether the players around her are streaking to the positive side. Dingle uses the window. Walters, good find. Parham in the middle of the lane gets a friendly bounce.
VCU take
doubling up Fordham in the first quarter.
They don't look like a 3-10 team here, Mike. VCU
27% from downtown. That's second to last in the A10. Dingle runs the baseline. Anna Asare spotting up for three. Griffith Wallace staring down Dingle after Driscoll. Left alone, hits the three.
Mike, it's really amazing.
Point game. Carpel trying to bother Tibiasu, who uses the screen to her benefit. And now it's DeWolf on the run out. Solo effort all the way to the basket. How about Griffith Wallace again? 10 points for Janika.
Opportunities.
Downey able to grab it over the top of Tibiasu. Step back three. Fifth Wallace knocks down a foot on the line too.
Janika
transferring in. DePauw from the Wolf knew she didn't have the matchup that she liked in the post. Downey scrambling over the A10 logo. Their use it or lose it timeout. It's down to a 6-point game here all of a sudden.
Yeah, Bethel Boyle signaling to her team to kind of relax, calm down, let's slow it down, because Fordham's offense, they've caught 5.
Uncharacteristic high number.
Yeah, both teams have been loose with the basketball in the first.
For just the second attempt of the game. Grad student who played a little closer to home up at the University of Buffalo for a transfer.
They have with the starters that they respect him enough to give him that captain nod as Caitlin Downey gets the mid-range.
Can go 2 for 1. Parham rattles home the jumper. VCU getting scoring from 2 big.
But that didn't stop Sarah Tibiasu from going to work. 13 first half. It was the Tibiasu and Griffith Wallace show.
Against the bigger Walters. Fell off the rim. Rebound by Jonathan. Tried to throw it outside. 3-10 start. Dingle drives, lays in.
And use her speed to get defenders off guard.
Ooh, wedgie. Mariana Asare. The possession arrow belongs to Fordham.
It's 2023, Mike. We needed our first wedgie of the year, right?
In that. pushes it in on the
here off the half spin move there by Asia Dingle. Again, Lewis Utsi, great defense.
Food just hasn't totally clicked yet.
Yeah, Mike, I was going to mention 3-point shots, but the mid-range shot and her shot around the
Dingle all the way through and rolls it in. Lewis Utsi gets the offensive board and gets the second chance point.
He hasn't been afraid to go amongst the trees and get rebounds. And Anna DeWolf starting to
said about DeWolf finding her spots again, because that's
always working on every shot on the court.
Is a through Jonathan offense.
And how about this fancy move? Asia Dingle gets the layup to go, but the Rams still have some work to do. Down by 4.
That's the bus back home. About half full now. The VCU maybe a little extra.
For Fordham around it.
Cross-court flood. On to a one-point game.
And all created.
Didn't hit the paw. Tibiasu. Euros and finishes. Started the first 3 games and has been a regular contributor off the bench since. Hit behind. Carpel, the daughter. Rams so often run just 7 deep. In this instance, Rams can tie with a 3. Instead, it's DePa inside. You led by 11. Fordham looking for their first lead of the game, and it comes off a DeWolf. Walters, Parham with 4. Parham leans around and ties. Carpel, 7 seconds. DeWolf open on the baseline, and the Rams of Fordham regain. Sare Sloter, DePa, Downey straight on, straight in. It's the inbound for VCU rather than simply playing out the string. Tibiasu, great find on the low block, and Izze puts it in. 33 on average in the course of the year. Dingle hits from mid-range. Under 19s. Love her energy, her IQ for VCU. They get that. DeWolf, score it. Black Ironburger play of the game. Anna DeWolf running them. Hudson for 3. Hudson
against VCU in their matchup last season.
And best free throw shooter in the Atlantic 10. 83% at Duke, but never got on the floor due to injury. A 4-star recruit, Missouri State, and transfers into VCU. Offensive board, spins and scores. What a basket by Michael Parham.
Jumper to go. Doesn't even look like she saw the basket here, but how about that? The turnaround fadeaway doesn't even look like she saw the basket. Just went up and
it up. Downey the rebound. Dingle down the lane. Kick out. 3. McQuillan. Rebound Downey. Kept it in. And a time to win.
And Asia Dingle almost had another turnover on
in the third quarter, but recovered and took it to OT.
There, that
0.5, timeout VCU. Fordham leads 60-59. And Asia Dingle stars for Fordham once again.
The speed, and right here gets the layup to go.
That is the 6 now on the clock, and VCU inbound, 1.6 to play. Tibiasu comes to the ball, it's inbounded. Izze at the buzzer puts it in! VCU wins it! 6. But VCU is shocked Fordham with a 2.5 to play.
And how about the play drawn up by Beth O'Boyle? As you can see, Izze here overcome with emotion after that fake pass, goes ahead and slips.
Oh, wow. This may get reversed. When does it leave her hand? This is not going to count. Fordham's going to win it.
And Mike, you can see she does a great job of trying to stretch.
Fordham wins! It's too late for Jennifer Izze, and Fordham walks it off by a 1/10 of a second.